Hi, this video is just to show how to run this project. I'm going to do it as quick as possible. Let's start. We just have to clone the repository. The instructions are here in the repository. Uh, let's copy this command and paste it in the terminal. After that, we need to open the project in VS Code. I'm going to do that typing code slash CFE tap and enter. That's going to open the project in VS Code. Now that we open the project, we can continue in the VS Code terminal, and we have to create a virtual environment. I'm going to do that with this command, and let's just copy and paste it here. And to activate that environment, you just need to copy this command or this, depending on the system operative you are using. For Mac OS, you are going to use this one, and for Windows, you are going to use this one. I'm going to copy the Windows one and paste it here. After that, we need to install our requirements. The requirements are the modules that the project needs to work. I'm going to copy the command and paste it in the integrated terminal, run it, and that's it. While that run and install, because it's going to take a while, I'm going to give you a soft tour of the project. And this project, I would like to say or show you that the main file is inside of the app folder. Then the requirement is out of the app project. It's here in the root of the project. I'm using FastAPI for this project. I create a middleware just to protect the roads using a JWT token. Here I'm naming all of the roads I have. That helps Swagger to with the documentation. Besides that, I have the database here. I'm using MySQL. I'm using SQLite for this project, and the configuration for that database is here, right? If you want to rerun the database, if this finish, I'm going to show you. Yeah, it finished. You just need to type Python app slash db slash then SQLite, the name of this file. I'm going to copy it very quickly. End. Right? And that's going to build the database thing. Right? After that, this structure, I'm using some triggers to update the balances in the amount of the balance in each insert or update income or expense. What else? I have some controllers here. The controllers are made using what I learned during this group, during this course, using functions, returning and button. I also have, well, the middleware folder. I'll tell you, this middleware just validate the token that I'm receiving, and if I'm receiving one. Besides that, I have a util folder. This util folder will have a get token file. This get token function just recover the function, the token from the road. I create this token because I don't need each road to be authenticated. As the out controller, I'm authenticating the road of me, for example. But in expenses, I'm sending this token straight to the route. I come here, the router have this dependency to get the token because I need each of these routes to be authenticated. I also have a models folder. This model folder has a class model, a base model class. This model helps me to execute and to uh, try each query that I need in this project. In this way, I can reuse all the query, all the this function, this method in the others models. I inherit the model method, and I don't have to rewrite this logic that I have here in each model. Just inheriting the methods that I have here. Here in the constructor, I'm getting the table name automatically from the class name of the model that is inheriting this method, or is executing or calling the model at that moment. If for any reason I have to give the name of the table straightly, I just have to send the self here that table, and I can send the name of the table here. But just if it's needed, in this case, in any case that I'm using here, I need to do that. I did that especially just to avoid using ORM, because I think that's going to help me. That would help me with the queries, because I won't have to need I wouldn't need to type that queries, but it would be that easier, and I wanted to learn with the project. That's the reason I did it that way. What else I have here? Well, I have the folder. The test folder, I have all the test for each road that I have in my project. And to start, I'm going to run this project or those tests running PyTest, and with that, all tests will be executed. And all tests will pass successfully. Then, to see the documentation and run the project, we have to type fast API dev app slash main dot py dot py. And here I can have the documentation. This documentation is provided by Fast API using Swagger. And as I'm using also .temp to read this M file, I have some information here. My SQL, I left a model, a base model, with the MySQL structure for be used. That's the reason I have in the M file the configuration for the database. And I also left here a token to test the API using the documentation. I can paste that here, authorized. And for example, I'm going to see the profile of this user. Try execute, and it's going to return the information of that user. ID and the name and the email and the password is supposed that it's not supposed to be there, but I'm going to fix that later. What else? I can see the incomes or expenses of that user. In this case, the incomes. I'm going to try execute. And here I have the incomes of that user that belongs directly to that user. User ID, user ID. Okay. And what else? I can create new users from here. I can let log out. I'm going to register, right? I'm going to call this video test, VT, and password 1234 5. Execute. And here user created successfully. Now I can log in with that user using the out login. Right? We paste that here. VT 1234 5. Execute. And here there. Video test. And I've received the token that I need to send to authenticate each request. If I try to get, for example, the incomes or the expenses without the token, I'm going to receive missing authorization token, authorization header. I'm going to send this one here in authorize, and now I can execute again, and I'm going to receive an empty array because I don't have data of this user in the income. But I can create an income here, try, let's say 100, well, 1,000, in video test. Execute. And here I have income created successfully. If I come here and come back to the get income, execute, and I'm going to receive that income that was registered. That belongs to the user ID. That's what the middleware is doing. Is authenticating that the user that is logged at that moment, that is requesting the data, and extracting the information of that user from the token. Then with that information, I return the data to the in the request. If the token is not valid or user is not registered, it's going to give you an error. And that's it for the video. Thanks.